Today might be one of the craziest days for Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu price popped off today, making up for most of its loss yesterday. People are celebrating. Whales are finally back. And here's the crazy part. There might be something massive happening soon. This might push Shiba Inu's price to crazy million numbers gain. What is happening? And what on earth am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Today might finally be the day Shiba Inu holders have been waiting for. Things are starting to look up. After yesterday's rough crash, where prices took a pretty big hit, Shiba Inu has managed to turn things around. Not only did it recover from that nasty dip, but it even climbed a little higher. Sure, it's not a massive spike, but considering the recent chaos, this is a huge moment for the community. If you take a look at the past week, Shiba Inu has been slowly but surely crawling back up. It's been fighting its way out of the red, and while it's not completely back to where it was, the losses are shrinking. Just a few days ago, things looked way worse, but now, there's a real sign of recovery. And you can feel the shift in the community. People are celebrating, and for the first time in a while, investors can actually think about their next moves without constantly worrying about another drop. That fear of it sinking even lower, it's finally starting to fade. The confidence is creeping back in, and while it's still early, this could be the beginning of something much bigger. And here's the crazy part. Whales are finally back. After weeks of barely making any moves, today, they've jumped back in, and that's got the whole community buzzing. This could mean Shiba Inu's recovery is right around the corner. Whale activity has surged massively, with inflows skyrocketing by over 90%. That's a clear sign of growing confidence among large holders. And when the big players start making moves, things tend to shift fast. If this momentum keeps up, we could be looking at a return to pre-crash levels sooner rather than later. Right now, Shiba Inu is still battling resistance, hovering around a crucial price point. For weeks, it's been under pressure, stuck in a phase of consolidation and a descending trend line that kept pushing prices down. But with inflows rising and momentum shifting, a breakout could be just around the corner. If it manages to push past the next major resistance level, it could trigger an even stronger move upward, setting its sights on even higher targets. Of course, nothing is guaranteed. If Shiba Inu struggles to hold its ground at key support levels, a small dip could still happen before a full recovery. But the fact that whales are getting back in the game is one of the strongest indicators yet that something big might be on the horizon. Historically, whenever large holders start accumulating, a price surge tends to follow. So, is this the moment Shiba Inu finally breaks free from the pressure? If buying pressure continues to build, we could see a major shift in the coming days. While resistance levels still stand in the way, the recent surge in inflows is giving the community real hope that the next big move might be just around the corner. And here's the kicker. The Shiba Inu community is looking stronger than ever. A massive token burn was just reported today. According to a recent update from Shiba Burn, a platform that tracks these burns, a jaw-dropping 13 million of Shiba Inu was sent straight to a dead wallet in one single move. That's a serious chunk of tokens permanently removed from circulation, tightening the supply and potentially setting the stage for future price action. But here's where it gets really interesting. An analyst recently broke down just how much burning the Shiba Inu community would need to do for the price to ever reach $1, and the numbers are mind-blowing. Last year, CoinW sparked the debate by asking if Shiba Inu could hit that dream price. The biggest challenge? The sheer number of tokens still in circulation. If Shiba Inu ever reached $1 with its current supply, its total value would be beyond anything the global economy could sustain. For it to even have a chance, nearly every token would need to be burned, far more than when Ethereum's founder burned a massive amount in 2021. Even if Shiba Inu reached a massive market cap, the circulating supply would still need to be slashed by almost everything, making $1 nearly impossible. Some, including lead developer Satoshi Kusama, believe a huge market cap is possible. But without an extreme reduction in supply, hitting that milestone is more of a dream than a realistic goal. So, looking back at everything, you might still be wondering, what's actually happening? Who's behind this crazy pump today? Well, if you caught our last video, we talked about that massive hack that hit Bybit. It was one of the biggest losses in recent history, costing the exchange billions and shaking up the entire market. But today, things are starting to look a lot different. Reports are coming in that Bybit is finally recovering its Ethereum, and the numbers are showing some major buying activity. According to data from CryptoQuant, Bybit's Ethereum reserves took a huge hit after the hack, dropping to shockingly low levels. But now, they're climbing back up. And while the exchange is still far from fully recovering what was lost, this turnaround is bringing back confidence. Bybit's CEO even confirmed that they lost a massive chunk of their holdings because of the attack. But with these big buys happening today, it's clear they're working to rebuild their reserves. And when an exchange starts making moves like this, it can send waves through the market, something we might just be seeing with Shiba Inu's price action right now. And with all this happening, Ethereum has also shown a pretty strong recovery, something that one analyst just broke down in an interesting way. He pointed out that Ethereum is holding firm above its key support level, which is a big deal considering the chaos from yesterday. Despite the massive hack, it didn't crash to new lows, which shows just how resilient it's been. In fact, from its lowest point, it has already made an impressive climb, and according to him, this could be just the beginning. After seeing how Ethereum reacted to the hack, he's even more convinced that 2025 could be the year it truly takes off. This is absolutely massive for Shiba Inu. The excitement surrounding Ethereum right now isn't just staying in one place. It's spreading. And if history tells us anything, this kind of momentum usually leads to something even bigger. If Ethereum keeps climbing, it could set off a chain reaction that kicks off the long-awaited altcoin season. And for those who've been holding strong, this could be the moment they've been waiting for. The last time altcoin season hit, Shiba Inu didn't just go up, it exploded. We're talking about a price surge so ridiculous that it shot up nearly 14 million%. That's the kind of rally that turned regular investors into millionaires almost overnight. People who held on to their Shiba Inu during that time saw their portfolios transform in ways no one thought possible. It was one of the biggest, most unexpected bull runs in crypto history. And now, with Ethereum making headlines again, we might be looking at the start of something just as wild, maybe even bigger. There's a lot happening behind the scenes that's adding to this speculation. The Donald Trump administration has reportedly been making massive Ethereum purchases, and institutional investors have been loading up on it as well. When big money starts moving like this, it's never random. It usually means they know something the average investor doesn't. This kind of buying pressure is what fuels massive price movements, and if Ethereum takes off the way many are expecting, Shiba Inu could be right behind it, riding the wave just like it did during the last altcoin season. And here's the thing. If this really is the start of another altcoin season, we're not just talking about small gains. We could see another run that takes Shiba Inu's price to levels no one thought possible, maybe even beyond what happened last time. The conditions are lining up, the market is shifting, and the excitement is growing. If this trend continues, Shiba Inu holders might be in for another historic rally, one that could once again change lives. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Shiba Inu update might make you lose money, so don't risk.
It's got out of control. We thought the situation with Shiba Inu is pretty dry these days. Oh God, we were wrong. Analysts just checked the on-chain data and they left with nothing to do but to ring the alarm. Situation is clearly very, very unexpected. But what is actually happening? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Today is a very exciting day in the world of Shiba Inu. In an unexpected turn of events, a mysterious investor has made headlines by cashing out with an incredible $3.2 million profit. This translates to an impressive 200% return on their investment over 2.6 years. This investor first entered the Shiba Inu market in October 2021. They bought a massive 199 billion Shiba Inu tokens, spending about $1.68 million on both Coinbase and various decentralized exchanges. Even though they faced an initial loss of $176,000, the investor stayed committed, believing in the potential of Shiba Inu. When Shiba Inu was introduced in 2021, it saw a huge increase in value during the bull market. However, the price later dropped significantly following the broader market trends. Despite the ups and downs, this investor held on to their Shiba Inu tokens, showing a strong belief in their investment strategy. And as we all remember, recently, the price of Shiba Inu has surged by 165%, and this is where things got interesting. The investor made a smart move to take advantage of this increase. After enduring the notorious fluctuations of the crypto market, the investor decided to cash out. They moved their Shiba Inu tokens, now valued at $4.88 million, back into Coinbase. This move resulted in a substantial 3.2 million profit, marking an impressive 191% return on their investment. This is a classic example of someone who invested early in a project and held onto their tokens despite many challenges. Their patience and belief in the long-term future of Shiba Inu has been a key factor in Shiba Inu's growth. The investor has already said that this is a positive sign of the long-term potential of their investment have truly paid off. And this sudden whale movement made analysts wonder what's the current situation with whales and Shiba Inu. Are there any behind-the-scenes moves that we should know? And well, surprisingly, this was a very smart thought, as the situation with the whales is currently going crazy. The dog-themed cryptocurrency has just experienced a massive 1,590% surge in large holder inflows, thanks to significant activity from whales. According to the data from Into the Block, the metric called large holders inflow, which tracks the funds moving into addresses held by whales or large investors, has skyrocketed by 1590% in the past 24 hours. Specifically, the inflows jumped from 728 billion Shiba Inu on May 15 to almost 4 trillion Shiba Inu on May 16. This spike in large holder inflows typically points to two key possibilities. First, it often suggests that significant buying activity is occurring. Many whale addresses tend to purchase on centralized exchanges and then move their acquisitions to cold storage. Second, such surges can indicate that prices might be at a bottom. Whale addresses usually prefer to buy in bulk, following substantial price corrections. Both scenarios seem plausible, as Shiba Inu's price contends with crucial resistance levels. And that is very important, since Shiba Inu sharks and whale addresses have been steadily increasing their holdings, accumulating over 4.35 trillion Shiba Inu since the beginning. According to another on-chain data from crypto behavior analytics resource Sentiment, the balances of addresses holding between 100,000 and 1 million Shiba Inu, as well as those holding at least 1 billion tokens, have significantly increased since the previous uptrend began in late February. Recall that Shiba Inu started its meteoric rise during the meme coin craze on February 26, when its price surged to surprising heights. Shiba Inu maintained this rally until March 5, reaching a 27-month high of 1.5 trillion Shiba Inu. The price of Shiba Inu shares rose to $1.50 trillion, marking an impressive 373% increase. The ongoing accumulation pattern from Shiba Inu sharks, those holding between 100,000 and 1 million Shiba Inu, was already in motion when the uptrend began. This group of addresses started gathering tokens from June 2023, when Shiba Inu's price significantly dropped. These wallets took advantage of the dip, continuing their purchases into the new year. The buying campaign gained even more momentum when Shiba Inu experienced its price drop and the price upswing in late February. Since March 1, these addresses have bought an additional 10 billion tokens, now collectively holding over 100 billion Shiba Inu. Meanwhile, the whale addresses holding at least 1 billion Shiba Inu didn't take advantage of the downturn throughout last year. However, these wallets began their accumulation campaign in late February,